first we're going to go for the next speaker, but because he helps the Dutch central government to perform their digital transformation, well, that's quite a challenge, I think, for the Dutch government. Are they open for OpenStack? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, he's the principal solutions architect at VMware, Willem Lammers.
Good luck. Morning. Thank you, Rens. Very delighted to be here. First here that we could be a sponsor. I tried it 2 years before, but we failed to miss the slot or whatever. So very happy to be here and share with you what VMware is doing in OpenStack, and therefore I called my talk, Does VMware do OpenStack? So let's do some audience participation first. So who has never heard of VMware in this room? All right. So who does not use VMware in this room? All right. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Who of you are using the Open vSwitch? None of them. So congratulations, because if you would have happened to use the Open vSwitch, you would have been using VMware as well. And that's maybe some hidden gem that not a lot of people know, and that's why I want to take you through what VMware is doing. So like I said, I've worked for VMware in the Netherlands and helped to transform the central government, which is a very interesting and motivating task, because they have a big task ahead, but also a big opportunity for their digital transformation. This is a photo of our campus in Palo Alto, where we run most of our R&D environment, and where also have a big team OpenStack. So the mission of VMware, this is what Pat Gelsinger, our CEO, says. This is what we actually do at VMware. VMware helps companies with their digital transformation to stay competitive in today's fast-changing market. So thank you, Alan, for the moments of needs, because that's exactly what we try to do here. And not look at your customers, because we say we want to help our companies, but to look at their company's customers, so the end users, the consumers, because they vote with their feet, with their euros, their dollars, whatever, and that's going to drive the transformation. That's why all the startups, the fast, are beating the slow, and that's what's happening in today's market. So that's what we are focusing on VMware, to try and help our customers to get to the next phase in the digital transformation. So what's top of mind in VMware? What are we thinking about? The new imperatives are the digital transformation, the experiences, the instant gratification, the intrusive mobile apps that people use that really drive behavior, that drive change. And we are supporting our customers with that, with mobile platforms, with the back-end data center stuff, with everything that we have in our portfolio. I'm not going to dwell over our entire VMware portfolio. If you'd like to know more about it, please come to Barcelona to VMworld, because then you can see everything of what we do. Let's focus on OpenStack today, because that's why we are here. So big data, the systems of engagement, that part, but also on the other way, the delivery of it, everything as a service and open source. So these are the themes that we are working on in our strategy to support our users. Bimodal IT, going fast versus keeping the lights on the systems that generate the money right now, and how to transform to there. The cloud, we just announced at VMworld in Vegas for 23,000 people our multi-cloud strategy. So how we are embracing all these big hyperclouds and make them one platform for our customers. So they can use Amazon in a controlled way, governed, secured, encrypted, whatever, to do that, to embrace those new big clouds, because they are ubiquitous, they are there, they're here to stay. And we're not going to fight them, we're going to embrace them. Because I think VMware is in the unique position as being the Switzerland of IT. We are in the middle of all of this. We have very good relationships with all the vendors, we're OS neutral, we go every direction you can think of. And therefore, I think we are uniquely positioned to help people in transition in this multi-cloud, and OpenStack is a part of that. You'll see Cloud Foundry, which is also a key ingredient, which we work together with Pivotal, our sister company, and with the other ones as well. And of course, security. With the acquisition of Nicira and the introduction of NSX, our software-defined network virtualization platform, it's been a tremendous ride. So why OpenStack on VMware? Well, we all know and love OpenStack. It's a common set of APIs you can use, you can program against, and get your results. Canonical just mentioned Yahoo Japan as one of the reference customers. Yahoo Japan also has VMware clusters in their OpenStack environment for specific needs on micro-segmentation or higher availability, more stateful workloads. So they have a mix of everything in there. So they have an environment, and it's open, so that's why we contribute that and we do that. And we happen to have the leading industry platform for a lot of customers that depend on that and run their enterprise workloads on it. So if you combine those together, if you take our current infrastructure and open it up with OpenStack, you have the best of both worlds. You have the openness, you can rip out anything underneath if you want to, you can change your infrastructure, still allude to the same set of APIs, and giving you a resilient infrastructure that is ready for prime time for production, because that's what we're here today, OpenStack in production. So we contribute into it, but we differentiate. We have a different view at OpenStack than some of our friends and competitors. Are we serious about open source? I invited this guy today. Anybody knows this guy? Yeah? Some people know him. This is Dirk Heundel. He just joined VMware about 2 months ago. Last 15 years he was the Chief Open Source Officer at Intel, and before that he was the CTO of SUSE. He is the #2 guy in the Linux Foundation, a good friend of Linus Torvalds. They run the Linux Foundation essentially, and they dive together a lot. This is the quote of him. What he found is that VMware is actually really engaged. So there's a really big GitHub repository of a lot of projects we are doing, also in containers and orchestration, and we are really committed to doing that. So some stats I took from the statistics. From what we do in OpenStack, but also in Cloud Foundry, and especially in the Open vSwitch. So how did we get there in this Open vSwitch? This is the timeline. This Open vSwitch was created by Nicira, the company we acquired. So then when we acquired them, we introduced that, we integrated all that, and most of that team is running the Neutron project in OpenStack. So there's a big team of VMware contributing to Neutron. So then we moved on. We made a Nova driver for vSphere. We made a Cinder driver for vSphere. We work together with a lot of distributions. We're working with Canonical, with Marantis. We have now recently also did the community drivers for the other projects. We work together with SUSE, with Red Hat. Everybody's now adopting this openness and recognize that vSphere is a valid choice as a hypervisor underneath OpenStack. So then we announced OpenStack VO in beta. That was the first time I wanted to be here on stage, and we weren't able to do so. So today I'm ready to here and announce that we just, last night, especially for you, we released OpenStack 3.0. This is our Mikata release, and it's now open out on the web and available for everybody to download. So the new OpenStack, it's Mitaka based, like I said. It's shrink down. It's a lot of less resource intensive, so you can have a reduced footprint and set up a small lab. It's still the same out-of-the-box experience, up and running in a very short time. It's an OVA, you export it, you start it, you configure it, and you have your OpenStack environment running. And a new thing is that you can import existing workloads, and more on that in our technical breakout, where we will demo this capability as well. So these are the projects for OpenStack that everybody knows and loves, but if you look at the blue ones, you see that we integrated all the VMware technology in there as well. So things like the vRealize management suites, the NSX, of course, the network part, and vSAN as a storage platform. Everything is integrated. We have all the management packs, all the integrations there to make a full enterprise production-ready workload environment with OpenStack and VMware. Then support. So on the questions, it said, who am I going to call? Well, you can call VMware, because we already support the infrastructure part. We can also support the OpenStack part. So we got your back. We can do that. And for example, in the technical breakout, you will see some people that really live through OpenStack, have done real-life implementations, and have that knowledge. So support is covered. We got you. Then training. You can get a free training, of course, for OpenStack on our website. You can just go there, subscribe to it. It's an online thing. You can do it 24 hours. But more fun, announced just by Ruud this morning, the sandbox environment. We have a sandbox environment for years already that everybody can use all the time, 24/7, that has all the VMware products in there, also the OpenStack. So you can go in there, just go in with your email address, register, and have all the environments at your disposal. So you click it, you get your own environment, and you can get up and running within well, nearly a minute. You have a working environment, don't have to set up anything, and you can do that. There's scenarios based in there, so you can look at what's going on. That's really nice. Of course, if you want to go deeper, take the lead. We can do a deep dive training. We can help you with that. And we can also do training on the job with our professional services. Because that, I think, is why he just said you can hire 20 people of Accenture. Well, that's not our goal either, to help you out. But we do have a scalable professional services organization. And they differentiate because they have a methodology. They've done this before. They have blueprints. They have the models, like Canonical said. They have the models for deploying a successful OpenStack environment. So they can help you in a relatively short time to set up an environment that's guaranteed to work, instead of trying to figure out how to get it to work. Because that's typically where it's all about. And therefore, I'd like to call out one of my colleagues in here. She will be here today as well. Julienne, she works for our professional services engineering team. So she creates the services we deliver for our customers, and she solves really hard problems at our customer sites as well. So if you want to go a deep dive, go to our booth later, find Julienne, and ask her everything you want to know on all the technical nitty-gritty details. So, VMware. What is it? Is it free? Yes, it is. Well, it is not. OpenStack from VMware is free for all our customers that are using our Enterprise Plus product. So if you already have VMware, if you have that entitled, you can go into the portal, download VMware OpenStack, run it, put it on top of your existing infrastructure, and get running within an hour. You can be up and running. Like I said, version 3 has just been released last night, especially for this event. I managed to get everybody in the same train. And support, like I said, the support is optional. So if you just want to drill around, just want to try it, you can do it. It's free, as long as you have a VMware infrastructure. And if you want to do it in production, it might be smart to talk to us and buy support, so you can also call for the support on your full stack into the VMware team 24/7 to help you out. So does it work? Is it really in production? These are some snaps from OpenStack summits from last time. This is a screenshot from Amadeus. Amadeus runs the backend for most of the travel industry. All your flight tickets, all the bookings went through their systems. Most of the hotel booking systems will go through their backend. They will be in OpenStack Summit Barcelona. They will be in VMworld Barcelona, telling you about it, how they do their continuous delivery with OpenStack and VMware. IBM also here today, also one of the key sponsors. We were a partner with them on the soft layer part, 23 data centers worldwide where you can run OpenStack in production. So that's something you can alert to as a production-ready environment. And this one I particularly like the most. You can look at the entire movie on the OpenStack website. This is the Austin talk about HedgeSurf, where they did 3 times a try to get OpenStack running. The first time they did it based on consultancy. They had very inconsistent results. They didn't get it to work. The second try, they did it with a managed service. They tried to acquire, just buy it as a service from someone. But at that time, most of the vendors were gobbled up or going out of business, or there's so much happening. They weren't successful. And the third time, they said, well, let's just try this VO thing. Let's see what it's like. And they were successful, and very quickly successful. So yes, we have customers, and later today you will also hear from Join Experience, our customer on stage here in the business track, to explain why they run it in production and how they do it. So I've got just a minute left, so I see Rens approaching. So this is my final slide. So later on podium 1, so after, I think it's in the afternoon, the second one after the lunch, Join Experience will be on the stage here to explain to you how they run their production telco and NFV systems on VMware OpenStack. We have the technical breakout hosted by Hassan and Julien, which are going to go into OpenStack 3.0 from VMware with all the and demo all that stuff for you. And for the rest, come to our booth and talk to us. If you see someone in such blue shirts, they're typically from VMware, so go ahead and talk to them. We got Andre and Hassan, who are experienced in telco, Julien. In the afternoon, we have Rob here. He's a guru on vSAN and vSphere. We have Eric here and Alex from the technical account managers. So we got a big crew here today. So don't be shy, talk to us, ask us everything. And for people going to VMworld Barcelona or OpenStack Barcelona, there's a survey link here. And if you'd like to get into contact with our product management teams and our people, you're invited to do so. And through this link, you can show your interest, and we will reach out to you to make sure you have a great experience there.
Thank you, Jan Willem. Very good. Round of applause. Stay with me, stay with me. Michel, because we asked the audience, are you already using it in production surroundings or not? And well, the people voted and with their arguments. That was very interesting. Could you show it? So the left-hand side is everybody, yes, I use it and I'm proud of it. And the right-hand side is no, and the reasons why. Could you? Do I have the throwable microphone still? Is it still with you, or where is it? Where's my throwable microphone? There it is. Could you throw it back? Please watch. Please watch. Yeah. Go. Somebody died. All right. Sorry. Okay, great. All right, Michel, which one do we? First take the nose. First take the nose.
The nose.
Let's
have a look at the nose.
Let's have a look at the nose. Daniel, could you pick one out?
Yeah, let's pick one out. Peter says we need a vision and a
strategy
first about expanding our private cloud.
Where's Peter? Peter, where are you? Where's Peter? Peter. There you go. Can I throw it to you? Yeah. Catch! Oh, damn it! Sorry, I'm really. No, he's there. It's just my fault. Yeah, there you go. So, give it to Peter. Oh my God, sorry, Peter. So, Peter, stand up. So, what kind of company do you work in?
I work for Dutch government.
Right.
I'm an IT provider.
Oh, that's great, Peter. And you say we need a vision and a strategy first. Is that really true, or do you need to experiment? Because I heard that Chris say, just try things out.
Of course, we need to experiment because it's a good start to know what we're talking about.
Je moet even in het sterretje praten.
Okay.
Je moet hem iets dichter bij je mond houden. Ja.
So we need experience, but we also need to free resources. And to free resources, we need a vision and strategy to support that.
Oh, that's great. So do you hear that a lot? We haven't created the vision yet, so we can't do anything.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people are in this vicious circle of trying to keep the stuff running and don't have enough time to innovate. And that's also one of the reasons that we say, okay, if you have an infrastructure, just put it on top of it. You can open up and open the innovation to do that.
Yeah.
But if you want to look for a vision and strategy, start talking to your customer or your customer's customer first. Because then you know what you actually need to provide.
Right.
A lot of people start in the technology and they want to experiment and they dwell around, but they don't deliver value. So that's why I never do proof of concepts anymore, because we all know that the concept works.
Yeah.
We do proof of values.
Right.
So it's okay, what are you trying to achieve?
Right.
So is there a business case for it? And then we set up an environment, try that out and see if it delivers the value.
Right, so don't start with technology, start with your customer and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, make it so in government, make it relevant to one of the government programs that is already there.
Right. Okay, great answer, I think. Marcel has found a emoticon.
Yeah.
This is how Marcel feels. Where are you, Marcel? Where's Marcel? Marcel? Wait, there he is. Okay, could you throw the mic to Marcel? It was actually pretty close to Marcel. No, the star. Yeah, right. So Marcel, this is how you feel all day or only today or what is it?
I hope so, not.
So you don't use in the most critical environments. Where do you work, Marcel?
I work at a company like Ordina.
All right. So and why did you put that one on?
I don't use OpenStack, but I want to know, learn about OpenStack.
All right. So is it about experience that you haven't?
I have no experience.
Right, no experience, and that's what you want to learn. Okay. So Michel, somebody from the yes side,
Yes.
and finally some yes
Well,
side.
I saw Michel Geensen. He said yes, but only in a very controlled manner.
All right, and Michel is sitting over there, I think. Oh, you're over there? Oh my God, that's what we're gonna try. Yeah, I like that. Come on, let me do that.
That's a challenge.
So I'm not insured. So yeah, throw it, go, 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 go. Oh my God. Oh no, we're gonna try it again. Okay, Michel, are you there? Sorry, guy. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo! That's great. All right, so, Michel, are you there? No, he died.
I'm
No,
here.
there he is. Okay, so in a very controlled manner, what do you mean by that?
The plan is to start small and expand.
What kind of company do you work for?
KPN.
KPN. So start small because I need to use my phone regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like.
Exactly.
All right. So how small are you trying it at right now?
Now, at the moment, we're running various POCs for various topics in our data centers for applications and.
And how does everybody? All right. And how does everybody respond to that? If you say, "Well,
really
we're going
positive. Really
very positive," and
yeah,
why
yeah.
is everybody very positive?
Well, we set up a demo room and we get various people in the demo room, and so we can show parts of the company what we're doing and how we are exploring it.
And because Jan Willem said, start with your customer and not with the technology. Did you start with the customer
we
or with
also
the
have customers coming in.
right? And how? And
Again, well, mostly business or enterprises who come to see what we're doing and try to learn from it.
all right, great. Thank you very much. All right. So, well, we see. For you, it is ready. You say in production environments because there's a lot of doubt. People didn't have the experience yet.
Yeah, well, I showed the customer examples earlier.
Right.
If you take, for example, this hedge serve company,
Right.
They run billions of financial assets in a hedge fund. So if these systems go down, these guys are out of a job. So,
Right.
so it has to run. Same with Amadeus. If you want to book your flight ticket
Yeah.
and it doesn't go through,
No.
you will be in big trouble. So it is ready for prime time, but you have to make sure that, like I heard earlier from speakers, make sure the operations.
Right.
Focus on the operations and make sure that works properly. If it's hard, do it often. That's, I think, a really good lesson.
Good one. Right.
And we'll just go.
Okay. Very inspirational, ladies and gentlemen. Warm round of applause, Jan Willem Lammers, and thank you. Okay.